Boys, if you want your new blonde lion waifu to be performing at peak efficiency, you better be using the best emulator around, LD Player. LD Player 9 is now available with the smoothest gameplay, the most stable connection, and a ton of tailor-made features just for Epic 7. So do me a favor, and while you're questioning why Arunka is Earth and not Fire, check out the links in the description below to start using LD Player right now. Help support me and the channel. Thank you to LD for sponsoring us. Thank you guys for always being cool with these shoutouts. And without further ado, let's get back to the video. What's going on, y'all, and welcome on in. Today, let's cover the patch preview from the live stream. It officially hit today, and it was a doozy. There was so much stuff. It's been a culmination of the things we've been covering this week that they've slowly been, revealing to us, as well as some other new things, like the main focus of today's video. Let's cover Arunka first impressions, and then I'll cover the highlights. I won't go over everything because there's just way too many stuff, and some of it we already looked at. But there are some major features that we did not know about, like the Covenant group summon is coming back, guys. So that's huge news. We'll talk all about it in this video. But before we begin, get your box. Some of y'all, I know some of y'all are going to ask, so the password is Halloween22. Let's get into it. Alrighty, y'all, let's quickly zoom through the 1-minute patch preview summary, then we'll lead into Arunka, and then if we have time, talk about the group Covenant, the group custom summons. But yeah, let's check this out. Let's hover through real quickly, guys. We talked about all this. Lots of freebies, the 5-star Moonlight, tons of events, free summons, artifacts, buff events, 6-star promotion. You get a lot of good stuff, boys. Get ready. We're going to be swimming in freebies. The new side story is coming out, New Hero Arunka, which will be the main focus here. We'll take a look at the concept art for the shoe skin featuring Phantom. Background battling, actually forgot to talk about this in the intro. It looks super good though, boys. They have a video separate kind of teasing it, and it has a lot of features that are nice, like you can manage the gear, you can watch it run, like, and minimize it at any time. Kudos to Smilegate. It looks very well implemented. New equipment sets, protection, and the torrent. And it sucks that Arunka, little spoiler, guys, is good against barriers, and we're bringing out a barrier set. Unity, I'll talk about this real quick. Unity is base getting lowered from 5% to 3%. And Unity set is getting doubled from 4% to 8%. So significant changes coming to how dual attacks work in general. The battle rule and battle frenzy, essentially, if y'all didn't know, in real-time arena, they do like different buffs to kind of make balance adjustments for every season. Previously, we had Soul Weavers getting a 7-speed buff, and now that's getting shifted to mages. I think it was 7. Mages are now essentially, guys, getting that speed buff instead of Soul Weavers. Take that away, and units like top model Lulika, who's recently getting buffed, will get even stronger because of that. So make sure y'all take that in consideration when you look at what you're going to take from your Moonlight 5 selector. And of course, I'll have a video on that coming soon. But let's keep moving along. Labyrinth, we already talked about, right? The Nightmare mode is coming, and all the other lab readjustments. Adventure's getting easier, so for new and returning players, they'll be able to zoom through that quicker. UI improvements, I believe, just to the crafting stuff is what I noticed. We don't need to talk about the balance stuff. And last but not least, we got the Book of Memories and the custom group summon, which is huge, guys. Save your bookmarks and start planning. Okay, so let's hover through here, and I want to talk about a few things. Oh, guys, let me know in the comments below. Watch that 20-second trailer for that new story coming out. It's beautifully animated, and they have a new character that I have no clue who this is. Who do y'all think this is? It looks close to Lua. Maybe it's a new limited, potentially a new ML5. Could be like an Eda Solitaria thing. Let me know what y'all think, but she looks great. And the artifact just looks good. Looks like what? A better Hua artifact, kind of. Okay, there's the Arunka, which we will definitely cover here in just a second. Background battling. Anything else we need to talk about? Custom group summons. Yeah, I'll try to loop back to this if we have time. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our Arunka first impressions. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I wanted to show the... Where is it? Oh, yeah, the shoe skin right here. I hovered over it. What do y'all think? Cute? It's going to be even funnier now beating people up with the shoe skin. She went from from a rat to a cat. Okay, now let's start our Arunka first impressions. All right. Let's pull up the preview and watch it together, at least the intro.
Even if the whole world's against us,
What do y'all think about the voice?
no one shall lay their hands on the prairie
Sounds
as
okay.
long as I stand.
Probably sounds better on Japan or Korean. Japanese. The animation, though, guys, always looks so sick. I love it.
Am I getting that much better?
And I think her
than everyone
sprite
else?
looks insanely good, too. The actual in-game model.
After demonstrating
artwork obviously looks
outstanding
beautiful.
talent since she was a child, Arunka was chosen as the next leader of the prairie. She became the master of the Autumn Sword after besting all the other contenders.
Just one quick comment, guys. I hope the new, if this is the new commentator, I'm not sure what happened to the other guy. I think his name was Says, GM Says or something. I hope this new commentator gets a little more comfortable. I wasn't a big fan of how she did the voice acting. No offense in that regard, but yeah, I think for like an English patch, they should, hopefully she'll improve a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is. No offense.
Excluded from the
Just
competition,
a
her sister Peira started a rebellion.
observation.
But Arunka successfully squashed their uprising by uniting the tribes and becoming the queen of the
The
sun.
art looks
who
so. That's
rules
the
over
artifact art,
tranquil
guys. Looks
prairie.
so good.
Dreaming of a united
Now this is what I'm
prairie
talking about.
that
The in-game
enjoys peace
sprite.
and
I love it.
prosperity,
She looks amazing.
Arunka stoically defends her position as the owner of the prairie. She must fight Januta, who aspires to make the prairie his own.
Yeah, but he's a 3-star.
And Peira,
Look
who
at
is
that,
preparing
guys.
for war.
Man, that lobby, that idle animation. Move aside, Hua. We got Arunka.
And who intends to take the Autumn Sword for herself.
Looks wise, 10 out of 10 for me.
Arunka is a 5-star.
All right, now we can take it at our own pace, and we'll just move along ourselves. So she is 102 base speed, so pretty slow, but nice overall stats for like a warrior, pretty tanky. And then there's that dual attack that I mentioned at the start of the video. Self imprint is health, or sorry, excuse me. Team imprint is health, and self imprint is attack. Let's move into the skills. So skill 2, Wild Instinct. This is the passive. Attack increased by 30%. When attacking, cannot trigger a crit. At the end of the turn, when the target is granted a barrier, increases combat readiness of the caster by 10% after Mola. So very, very similar to Hua Young, right, guys? I'll just give you all a spoiler that this is pretty much Earth Hua Young in a lot of comparisons. Not as powerful as Hua in her prime. More comparable, I think, to like Hua after the nerfs. But has bonuses versus barriers. Yeah, let's keep moving along. So lots of attack, guys. She's gonna be a non-crit. Give her your Hua Young gear. Here's the skill 3, and we'll watch the animation again because I love it. Thrashing in the prairie. She gives herself self-attack up for 2 turns. Runs up to the enemy to attack. When the enemy is defeated, inflicts extinction. Okay, so there's already 2 differences, right, between her and Hua. But she also has that pen. This is 70%. And then, like I mentioned with the barriers, she'll get increased damage dealt. Think similar to like Operator Cigarette or the Chloe Artie, I believe. And it is a 4-turn cooldown that has no like extra turn soul burn, so she won't be cycling nearly as fast as pre-nerf Hua, right? But still, the damage is good, and then the self-attack up. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see the damage here against the Senya. This is just a showcase.
Defeated, inflicts extinction. Penetrates the target's
Love the
defense
animation.
by 70%.
Claw at
And
her.
when the target is granted a barrier, increases
So we did 19.7, almost 20k with the barrier, and then we have that extinction effect. Okay, let's keep moving along, guys. Here's the skill 1. This one's actually pretty interesting. Throws a dagger at the enemy with a 50% chance to inflict 2 bleeding effects for 2 turns. I kind of wish she just ran up and clawed them, right? But okay, she's gonna throw some daggers. We get 2 bleed effects at a coin flip chance, and then we have another coin flip, 50% to activate expose, which is an attack that recovers health of the caster proportional to her attack. So it should be pretty decent. I believe when I saw it, it's like 2,000 plus self-heal. But it is a 50% chance unless you soul burn it to make it 100%. So let's take a look at the animation here.
successful attack has a 50% chance to activate expose as an extra attack. Expose attacks the enemy and recovers the health of the caster.
Are they going to show it?
The amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's attack. Expose
There we
can
go.
only be activated once on the caster's turn.
Oh, another important thing, guys. Sorry to pause it here. Yeah, this no counter set shenanigans with her. You can't even proc it through dual attacks. It has to be on her turn to get the extra expose extra attack. So we hit here for 4903.
When 10 soul is consumed, the chance of activating expose increases to 100.
And then we hit again for 6300. And actually, in the showcase later, guys, if we have time, we'll show it. But if you have a Berry's Tooth, right, Hua Young's best artifact, remember I said just steal Hua's gear for her. She will actually proc Uberry's Tooth twice, meaning she'll get it on that initial hit, and then when Expose hits, you'll get that Uberry's bonus damage again. So pretty cool effect, and a lot of us already have that ready for Hua Young. But speaking of artifacts like Uberry's, we have the Sword of Autumn Eclipse. Art looks great, but I think this artifact in general is not that great. 5% to all allies, similar to what, like Warhorn with that full attack up for all teammates, or the water gun, and then a hit chance by 20% just for the caster, not for the team. On top of that, it's going to be 15% at level 15, so with no copies. I just don't think it's a great arty, guys, especially for Arunka. Arunka's not really going to want that. I think her best arty will be probably Uberry's Tooth, as it just gives so much damage for her, and you're going to be building with tons of attack. This arty in general, I actually don't think is that great either, and it's not limited. Arunka and her arty's not limited, so only pick it up if you want to test it out, if you want, I don't know, some hit chance on some warriors. But we have Symbol, we have, I don't, it's just not really good in my opinion, and you have to max it out to get that 20% hit anyway. So in my opinion, skip it unless you really just want to try it or are a collector. That's good though, guys, because you're going to need to save those bookmarks for a potential Slimery run and the new custom group summons. All right, guys, I think that we'll just pause it there so we can lead and talk about the custom group summons real quick. Okay, let me go jump back into our other video and let's just quickly talk about the custom group summons. So definitely save your bookmark, guys. This is coming as early as this Thursday. So probably about 24 hours from the time y'all watch this, you're going to be able to get those limiteds. And remember, when these come out, sometimes they may not rerun the Landies, the DNs, the Fairy Tales again, depending on if they have a skin. DN got a rerun because of her skin, but this could be one of your chances to get those limited. So the main takeaways, and I'll probably make a separate video for this too. There's so much content, guys, that I need to, I want to try to help y'all out with. But the main takeaways are try to focus limiteds if you're newer. And especially don't neglect artifacts as well, because there's going to be some bonuses. Essentially, you collect coins. You can pick up, you can select specific artifacts with those coins. And if you're missing things like Guiding Light, you can select Cerise, for example, and get Guiding Lights if you want to do that. But yeah, look at the limiteds first. And then if you already have most of the limiteds, then, well, look at artifacts or any other hero. For me personally, for example, I might, since I have most of the heroes already, the red, green, blues, I'm probably going to pick Ervalen. And I don't care about Ervalen. I hate him. I just want his artifact for the newly buffed Remnant Violet, right? His counter thief artifact, Decrescent, something Decrescent, double age Decrescent. But yeah, guys, I'll have more info on this soon. Get ready, save those bookmarks, start planning ahead just like you're planning for that ML5, and I'll be here to help y'all. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. What do y'all think about Arunka? I think she's so similar to Hua. I'm not the biggest fan, but looks-wise, I love her. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you all in the next one. Big week. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, everybody.